Don't call Ripple a crypto coin. Rebranding starts with XRP image. Representatives of Ripple are going to separate cryptocurrency from the company. Rebranding began with the creation of their own symbol of XRP, which does not look like Ripple. The company created a Twitter account and a page on GitHub with the diaries of the designer of the new logo. It is reported by Bitcoin.com. In order for XRP to be perceived as a currency, it needs its own symbol. Like the dollar sign, XRP needs a universal sign that denotes monetary units. The current logo works great when you mention the company, so you don't need to change it. However, it is necessary to develop a symbol that will represent the cryptocurrency, GitHub says. The publication reports that it is possible that Ripple has decided to separate from its own token, that it will no longer be considered a security. A recall, at the beginning of the month, against the company was filed a lawsuit accusing her of violating the securities law of the United States. And if the SEC decides to equate XRP to securities, it will affect its price and availability on US exchanges. No wonder the company is trying to distance itself from the cryptocurrency. Holders of EOS must register the address of Ethereum wallets. The process will successfully convert the tokens of ERC20 standard into the new one after the launch of the EOS network. The deadline for registration is June 2nd, 9 p.m. World Time. This is reported by the project blog on the portal Medium. Registration will allow you to associate the address with the network EOS IO version 1.0. All additional instructions are on the official website of the project in the section EOS token distribution. Holders of EOS, Impers's My Ether wallet and MetaMask must register their Ethereum address in accordance with the instructions on the website in order not to lose their money. Also, token holders should send a request for information about the current status of the address registration. You can also move EOS tokens to one of the crypto exchanges. Exchanges like Binance, Bithumb, KuCoin, Bitfinex, and Kraken will hold the whole conversion process without user intervention. Crypto investors should have rights similar to the rights of shareholders of the company in the project. This story is translated and abridged from the website Investopedia, linked to the full text in the release description. On June 17, 2016, due to an error in the code of DAO, Decentralized Autonomous Organization on venture financing lost more than $60 million. Question of the administration of the remaining funds split the community in two parts. So the hard fork took place and the current version of Ethereum appeared. Original blockchain continued under the name so-called Ethereum Classic. The DAO structure was decentralized and peer-to-peer. Token holders could vote for projects for investment and build relationship with the help of a smart contract. But the fiasco of the project has attracted a lot of attention to the problems of control of distributed systems. There is enough examples of poor management which led to the split of the company. So there was a hard fork, but not only of Ethereum, but also of the first cryptocurrency. The impossibility of an agreement between investors and developers is still a big problem for the startup Tezos. At the individual level, real money is at stake. This creates problem with investors and protection of payments, says researcher Philip Hacker, author of the material about corporate governance systems in cryptocurrency projects. According to him, investors of the industry should have rights similar to the rights of shareholders of the company, because they are directly affected by changes in the protocol in the blockchain. For example, a hard fork multiplies the volume of assets in their investment portfolio, but the lawsuit filed against Tezos stopped the development of the protocol and blocked the funds of investors to clarify the circumstances. Anatoly Kaplan: after the regulation, the purchase and sale of cryptocurrencies for cash will not go anywhere. Anatoly Kaplan, head of Forklog online magazine about cryptocurrencies and blockchain, wrote a short note on Facebook about the future of the industry in the CIS after the end of regulation. According to Kaplan, the bill, which will sooner or later be adopted in Kyiv, will lead to the consolidation and monopolization of the Ukrainian market. First of all, the exchange market. Kaplan believes that the infrastructure for the purchase and sale of digital assets will shrink to several official exchange platforms. The reduction of the list of exchangers on aggregators of the best change type will continue, and the introduction of licensing will transfer the owners of such services from the gray zone beyond the legal field, the head of Forklog believes. Concerning Russia, Kaplan believes the law of regulation of the crypto market will probably be adopted this summer, and one of the key tasks of this law is to direct all commercial crypto flows through banks and licensed organizations. In both cases, buying and selling for cash will not go anywhere, says the head of Forklog. Anatoly Kaplan leaves open a number of questions on regulation, such as in what direction will the exchange rates for cash to digital change? What will be average fee for the purchase and sale of cryptocurrencies through the bank or a licensed organization? But most importantly, how soon will pensioners and middle managers start getting calls from thousands of young students dreaming of a wolf career on Wall Street, offering a wide range of investment proposals? Bobby Lee, 9 out of 10 ICOs offer classic network registries. The head of the oldest Chinese crypto exchange, BTC China, announced on Twitter the day before. The merchant reminded that the real Bitcoin blockchain was invented only in 2009. Anyone who uses a distributed registry, calling it a blockchain, does not take into account functionality. All data entering the blockchain must be independent and publicly verifiable. Note, the specialists of our channel are preparing for an interview with the legendary entrepreneur and crypto investor Bobby Lee. The material will be released on the channel with a preliminary notification, but we announce the interview now.